Sawadee Cup everyone, and mabuhay! Welcome back to my channel, Sides of Sai. For today's video, it's going to be really exciting because I will reveal my top 5. Everything has changed after watching the preliminary competition of Miss Universe Philippines. I have to watch their national costume. Well, actually the national costume doesn't have any bearing in the competition. So I have watched the preliminary interview, preliminary swimsuit, and preliminary evening gown. So I know that I have posted my top 5 favorites to win the crown. At this point of the competition, I have different set of top 5 to win that crown. For those of you who don't know me, I'm based here in Bangkok, Thailand. And in this channel, you'll see beautiful sights within the kingdom. But I'm a pageant fan, so you will see pageant talks like this. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. And don't forget to hit that like button. Now I have here Roel. We will be sharing our top 5 favorites for Miss Universe Philippines 2021. I have my own list. He got his own list. So tingnan natin kung sino yung top 5 niya at saka sino yung nasa top 5 list ko. So we'll see kung pareho-pareho ba tayo ng mga top 5 candidates, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I have to test this guy right here if it's really a pageant fan, you know. Tingnan natin kung Miss Universe fan ba talaga siya. Ready na ba kayo? Sabi niyo ready na. I've heard that you're also a pageant fan yourself. So I want to ask you a few questions.
Go.
All right. Who was the Miss Universe in 1985?
Oh my god, that's my birth year. It's Deborah Carty-Dew from Puerto Rico.
Oh my god. That's exciting. Okay, what about Miss Universe in 1990?
Mona Groot of Norway.
Ay, bongga. 1990 because it's my birth year as well. So I just want to make sure. Okay, what about 1996?
Alicia Machado of Venezuela, my favorite.
Sige. Medyo uusa tayo ng konti.
Sige, go.
What about 2006?
Zuleika Rivera of Puerto Rico.
Oh my gosh, the Zuleika Rivera, that iconic gown, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, so medyo uusa tayo ng konti.
Sige, fine.
Do you know the Miss Universe winner for 1995?
Chelsea Smith
From?
of United States of America.
Bongga.
Diba?
Alright.
We rest in peace kay Chelsea Smith.
Kaya nga, so, what about, ayokong magtanong ng mga Miss Universe na mga recent winners because for sure, a lot of pageant fans out there pretty much are aware who those winners are, right? Alright, let's get this started. I will start on my first candidate on my top 5 list. I have our very own Steffi Aberasturi from Cebu province.
From our province, Cebu.
Right, let's start with her runway challenge. So that runway challenge, I think Steffi wowed all the pageant fans all over the Philippines of her runway walk.
I think that's the best, right?
Yeah, I think that was really the highlight, and she answered also in one of her interviews. I think that was her highlight as well of all the challenges during the pre-pageant activities. And of course, her walk on the swimsuit round during the preliminary competition. She has that great body, great face. She's giving us that character. And that's what I really like about Steffi. I know that in my live reaction, I didn't really like her evening gown. But when I tried to rewatch that clip again, overall, I thought it was okay. So that's why I put Steffi
but
on.
for me, it's nice.
Yeah, I think it was good. It's just that on the first instance when I was watching that clip, I thought no, I didn't like it. The strap, it looks distracting to me. But overall, it was okay. She was really pleasant in that runway. So evening gown, it's not just the basis for getting the candidate into the semifinals, right, or into the top 5. So I think we will be seeing Steffi in the top 5 because of the overall performance.
How about the interview of Steffi?
That's what I would like to talk about because I feel like Steffi could have done better. She could have given us different answer. One thing for me is that when she was asked the first question, which was, what have you learned for the past 2 weeks? And then she answered being compassionate. And then she continued her answer being passionate about something. So I think I was a bit confused there.
But for me, I think siguro the first sentence being compassion, that's just one answer. Then being passionate on what she's doing is another one. Is that it? I don't know.
Possibly, but I don't know what the judges will think if they will
Yeah.
be watching Steffi on that very moment.
Yeah.
Because for us pageant fans, when we're watching the preliminary interviews, we feel like, okay, we already heard about this word compassion because she mentioned this during the Binibining Cebu way back in 2018.
But at least she's consistent, right?
That's also
That's
one
really
thing that I was
compassion.
thinking about.
Because
Okay, she was really consistent about being compassionate. She maybe is compassionate.
So at least she is not making up like new, like just an answer, making up an answer just for the sake. Because
Yeah.
she answered compassion because that's what really matters to her. Because in Binibining Cebu, that's in 2018. That's her
Right.
answer as well, right?
Yeah.
So we cannot really say na it's been overused or something because what if the candidate is really into being compassionate?
Well, I will leave it at that, guys. But again,
Yeah, but you can put your comments on the
Right, exactly.
What
Tell
do you
us-
feel about that?
watch the preliminary interview of Steffi Aberasturi from Cebu province and let us know how do you feel about the first question. That was the first question, right? I want to talk about the last question as well. So they were asked if you were given a chance to add to cart an item to give to the phenomenal Filipina, what would it be and why? Steffi's answer was
Dress?
being a quindera.
Yeah.
Yeah, so of course this is her advocacy, if
Yeah.
I would say, which is really good because she's empowering young women to be entrepreneurs and to be confident because,
Yeah.
you know, being a quindera doesn't necessarily mean that you're just selling clothes out there. Of course, you have to be
You need to have
with
a talent.
pleasing personality, talent, because it's not a joke when you're
And
going
in Cebu,
live.
there's a lot of quindera.
Yes, I have noticed that. Even my sister, she's
Yeah,
a
she's a
quindera
quindera.
now. Well, she's not really queen, but she's a she's an online live seller. So yeah, she answered clothes because she want those women to be confident in themselves.
Yeah.
At the same time, I was really thinking about her answer because some of the candidates answered food. Food is what they would like to give to these phenomenal women because that's very important
But
nowadays.
clothes like dress is essential.
It is essential, however, if you're thinking about, if you compare food with clothes,
She's a quindera, so and if she's a quindera, she's not selling food because I believe that Steffi is selling clothes, right?
right.
So since she's a quindera, so she will sell dress. Why would she sell food if she's not selling it?
I was just wondering, okay, so because if I were to compare between food and
But try to think, there are girls who loves to have a dress rather than food.
really, that's, well, I don't
Because
know.
we're not saying that give to Filipinas that are less privileged. It's general. Give to a Filipina. So yeah, clothes.
Okay, I think Steffi is really passionate about being a quindera.
Yeah.
Because after all, that's her advocacy. So
That's
yeah.
that's quite different.
Right,
It's a
right.
different advocacy. It's not just the normal advocacy about education, about something.
Yeah.
So being quindera is like it's a new normal, something like that.
Okay, well, that's it for me. That's my first candidate in my top 5, Cebu province. Who do you have on your first list?
First list is VVV,
Oh my gosh.
Victoria Velasquez Vincent.
That's very interesting because
Yeah.
let me tell you right now that I did not put VVV on my top
Why?
5.
Bakit?
I don't know. I just have a few candidates here who made it to the top 5 because they just surprised me during the preliminary competition. But tell me more about VVV.
I don't know, maybe I'm just obsessed with VVV's accent. You know,
Okay.
the Demily, the tamarind green accent from South Africa. But she's from New Zealand, right?
Yeah,
So, but,
Kiwi.
But anyway, they have the same accent. So, di ba, pag kinausap siya ni Steve, parang manuloka ang mga shupits. At saka, ano ba yan?
Yeah.
Ba't kakaiba? Ba't Demily? Hi, Steve! Ganun, di ba? Oh, yung people are asking me if I have a pit lion.
Yeah.
Pit lion. Di ba? So, I like her face. Parang strong siya na...
Yes.
Strong siya, pero parang nangungusap yung mga mata ni VVV.
Right, that's what I said in my last video about a
Yeah.
month ago. Her strong feature is really her eyes.
Correct.
Right.
And then, maganda yung katawan ni VVV, di ba?
Of course, yeah.
Babongga.
I love VVV's evening gown on the preliminary.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
nice.
really stunning. It was very simple, but oh my gosh.
But it's just that
gorgeous.
my ano lang kay VVV is she's kind of a little bit safe lang siguro. She's saving her energy for the finals
It could be.
because I'm sure she's gonna be in the top 16. So
For sure, yeah. Top 16 could be top 10, but not in my top 5. Possibly
yeah,
because
but
of
she's
her
in my
safe.
top 5. She's in my top 5.
Right.
But I just hope na siguro in the finals she could sway more. Then siguro meron na siyang mga konti pasabog sa evening gown because I really want her in the top 5. So sana ma-penetrate niya ang top 5. Last year it was sino bang Cavite? Si Billy Hackinson.
Billy
right?
Hackinson,
So
yeah.
she's fourth runner up. So who knows, maybe Cavite can get another placement this year. Cavite is really doing well. Samantha Panlilio, she's from Cavite.
Oh yes, I remember. And oh my gosh, MGI in Bangkok, December.
Yeah, but there's another vlog for that.
Yeah.
So watch out, guys. So we
I
might
hope-
go to MGI.
Right. I'm hoping that I will still be able to go there. But anyway, yeah, I feel like I did not put Cavite VVV in my top 5 simply because I feel like she's safe for me. And I feel like she can step up. That's
Who
given.
knows, the Cavite team, maybe they have like some pasabog during the finals para maka-push na talaga si VV dun sa top 5.
I guess we'll see.
Let's see.
All right. Shall we proceed to
Yes,
the
go.
second candidate? Okay. My second candidate to get into the top 5, and this is a surprise for me. When I first saw her on the pre-pageant challenges, I already saw that she has that potential to really get into the top
So
5.
boom.
It is Miss Manila. Isabel?
Who's Isabel? Who's Isabel? Jasmine.
No, Isabel Jasmine Umali.
Okay. That's the full name. Miss Manila is also in my top 5. So maybe we can just combine na lang our
Okay.
thoughts on Jasmine. Yeah.
Yeah, so I like Miss Manila.
How about Miss Manila last year?
Oh my
She's
gosh.
funny.
She was funny, but oh my gosh, you cannot expect her to be in the top 5.
Yeah. But
Totally different.
totally different. But
Yeah.
Manila is really sending candidates na remarkable. So,
Actually, Manila last year on the preliminary interview said, I
she's
think
very
parang,
funny.
wait lang, parang gusto kong huminga or something like that. And I think Miss Manila this year, I think she said, eto, chill lang ako. And I was like, what?
I think meron talagang parang Manilenia personality, di ba? Yung parang medyo funny, medyo kalog, marag chill lang.
Right,
Yan.
chill lang.
Pero the difference with Jasmine is parang feeling mo, ano ba to? Parang chill lang siya. But when she starts talking, mafe-feel mo talaga na may substance siya, di ba?
Exactly, yeah. I have seen
Iba talaga si
her
Jasmine.
interview on one of the vlogs from Pageant Empress.
Yeah.
Hello? That's when I realized that this girl definitely has a lot of potential. When I watched her on the runway challenge, I think it was very safe and she was not really giving me that runway challenge, but I was so surprised when I watched her on the preliminary swimsuit
Hindi
and
naman like
evening
it's
gown.
different. Parang I noticed her during the runway challenge.
Really?
Before I was thinking, Miss Manila, maybe it's just so. You know, because sometimes we don't really tend to look into the NCR girl.
I feel like Miss Manila is really stepping up
During the prelims,
preliminary.
yeah.
She's giving us that attitude when she walked on that swimsuit and also on the evening gown. How did you feel about the preliminary evening gown? Green.
Parang she's a princess. Princess Jasmine ng
Right.
Aladdin, di ba? Parang ang ganda niyang mag-aura. Tapos, ang ganda pa ng face niya. So, kaya nga, hindi mo siya akalain na when you look at her, parang siguro isipin mo, she's from Manila, tinangan natin kung ano to, baka maganda lang to, di ba? Ganun lang. Tapos, pag chill lang. Pero pag kausapin mo siya, patay ka.
Right. You know what? This girl can really ace it round because first of all, she's a flight attendant.
Yeah.
So airport is her
Runway.
runway after all, guys. I was so happy watching her on that prelims. I
Yeah.
was really impressed.
Her nut cause as well.
Oh my gosh, I really love it.
She's
I
very
love
regal. Di ba? She really knows her angles.
Ang bongga.
And then her interview, parang it's very chill pero fun na may laman.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I'm thinking like for me, Miss Manila is, kung hindi mo siya makikita as a winner, but just in case she will win, parang ma-excite ka pa rin sa kanya what she will bring.
Yeah.
Diba? Kahit hindi mo siya bet manalo ng MUP, but if she will win, parang gusto mo siyang abangan. Because parang, ay kakaiba sa babaeng ito,
Yeah.
diba?
She definitely has a lot of something to show to the world. Yeah, that's it for my second candidate, Manila.
That's my second candidate too. Miss Manila, Jasmine.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. My third candidate for top 5, and this is also another surprise for me. I've only noticed her. Okay, let me just say it. I have Misamis Oriental, Chella.
She's not in my top 5.
She should be in your top 5 because I feel like she's really stepping up to the game.
She's in
and
my top 10. Yeah.
she will definitely get into the top 5. She's so intelligent. When I first noticed her during the preliminary interview, she's just giving me that genuine, Filipina. I love her face, and I also love her performance overall in swimsuit and on the prelim evening gown.
Yeah.
I
She's
feel
not
like-
in my top 5, but I feel like she's one of those girls na, di ba pag na-watch ka ng pageant, you have your favorite 5.
Yeah.
Pero meron talagang mga dalawa dyan na hindi talaga nagtutugma.
Exactly.
And I think she's one of the girls na nag-fill in doon.
Exactly.
Na she will surprise in the finals.
That's exactly how I felt about Misamis Oriental, and I feel like she's the best in Mindanao this year.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love that red gown. It's just perfect for Misamis Oriental. I really love it. And also, I can really say na Misamis Oriental is very funny. I've been watching her Instagram stories, and she's just so goofy. If there's an opportunity for me to be friends with Misamis Oriental, feeling ko magka-vibes kami just
Yeah.
because when we're going to places.
She's very fun.
Oh my
Di ba
God.
meron sila mga stories?
Right.
No.
It's like she's just super funny and she's so intelligent. I just really love Misamis Oriental, and I would love to see her on the top 5.
Yeah. I will not be surprised.
If you guys will be wondering, sino kaya yung mga dark horses na papasok sa top 5? Well, this is it. Misamis Oriental. Check na yan.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it for Misamis Oriental.
For Misamis, she's not in my top 5 maybe because I have, my favorites na siguro, mga sentimental favorites. But yeah, I'll be very happy for Misamis to get into the top 5. Yeah. So let's see.
What about your third candidate?
Third candidate is Pangasinan.
Maureen.
Maureen Robowitz. So I'm a fan of Maureen since Asia's Next Top Model.
I'm also a fan of her, but I just want to say why I did not put Maureen on my top 5. It's because I know she's amazing, gorgeous face, personality-wise. She's giving us that powerful performance on the runway. That's her forte after all, and also on the evening gown. It was a really stunning gown. However, just because of how it was taken, I don't know, the clips, that video that we have seen on the preliminary, the gown looks so stiff, and this is what I've said on my live reaction. But the reason why I did not put Maureen on my top 5 simply because I did not feel the drive, and I did not feel that giggle ba. I was there. I would have asked Maureen, how much do you want this crown?
For me naman, I just put her in top 5 because in Asia's Next Top Model, it's the same. It's the same performance, di ba? Na parang nakaganyan mo siya, inaaway siya ni sino ba yung nangangaway sa kanya?
Yung Indonesia.
Yung taga doon, mga shupits, parang yung ganun. Tapos, pinagtutulungan siya. Pero after that, siya pa rin yung nanalo, di ba? Parang nakaganyan lang siya. Tapos, bahala kayo dyan kung mamatay kayo sa inggit. Tapos at the end of the day, ako naman yung mananalo. So parang ganun. So remember Maureen, she started like that in Asia's Next Top Model, and during the finale, parang nag-bloom siya ng bonggang-bongga.
Right.
Yung nagsuot siya nung parang may pearls niyang ganon. Napasigaw pa si Yu Tsai noon at saka si Cindy Bishop. So I'm seeing Maureen na parang for the prelims, chillax din siya. Tapos na-feel ko kasi na parang authentic siya. So kung ano yung pinakita niya sa Asia's Next Top Model, yun pa rin siya ngayon eh. So I think that's really her personality. Regarding the gown naman, I like it. Maybe other people will not like it because it's not super typical na pageant.
First of all, when I saw Maureen in the background during the preliminary competition, I was really excited because, oh my gosh, what is
Ganda ng
this color?
Is it
What is
teal?
this color? It's like teal
Or
gown, and I was
something,
like, oh my gosh, something different. But then when she started to walk, I was like, what is this right here? Like, parang
But it's
stiff
like,
niya.
remember Janine Tugonon, she also got that
Yes.
same thing na parang hindi siya masyadong nag-move.
Right, but it was very flowy.
Anyway, it's just a prelim gown. For sure, she got another gown if people don't like it.
I did not put it against Maureen, but I
It's
think
more on the camera.
yeah,
siguro.
it's with a
The
cameraman.
video. It's with the video siguro because there's a lot of mga cut din.
Exactly, and even in my live reaction, I had to put some text in there because when I saw the photos, what am I doing? The gown of Maureen is really
Pero
stunning.
feeling ko lang na maganda yung gown ni Maureen in a sense na it's different. Parang mamahalin siya. It's not a typical gown na lagyan mo ng maraming Swarovski pero hindi siya nag-fit talaga sa girl.
Right.
So for me, Maureen, she's a model. She's a top model. So if you let her wear that gown, parang feel mo na mamahalin siya. She's different. She's from Paris. Parang gano'n. From Milan.
Yeah.
Diba? That's why I love Maureen. Kasi parang na-feel ko na parang mamahalin siya.
For sure. And also, I love Maureen's outfit during the preliminary interview. I really love it. And also the way she answered the questions. Oh my gosh. She was just so cute. She's so sweet.
So why she's not in your top 5?
I just didn't see that.
Just the drive.
Like the drive lang talaga na.
But for me...
Gusto mo ba talaga manalo or what?
No, that's her personality. I mean, I don't know. Maybe deep inside, meron siyang drive talaga. Sino ba naman tayo mag-question sa drive niya? Sumali nga siya, di ba? So for sure, may drive siya manalo.
She will probably be in the top 5.
But that's Maureen. Just look at Asia's Next Top Model.
Yeah.
She won, di ba? So
she will probably in the top 5, but I just didn't see Maureen's personality holding hands with someone
Maureen
else.
will be in top 5.
All right.
She's a top model.
All right. So